Hey, Pro Dumpster Diver, back at it again. So, I got something in the mail today, which was pretty cool. It was this box that came in. Now, the box itself is pretty good. It had a little bag over there with a number 6 on it. And it had a bit of odds and ends and stuff and plugs. Now, here's the thing, I do not condone buying plugs unless you're getting them for like, what do I actually say? Like, to be honest, £5 for $1. And the reason why I'm saying that is if you were to take the pins out of all of this, you're going to realize how small it is, right? Like it's very, very small. I didn't even realize this until I bought it, but this has a lot of pins in it, which is good. But the problem is it's just heavy plastic, which is what a lot of this actually is. Like when you look at stuff like this, it's heavy plastic. This is heavy plastic, right? The weight of it itself is just in the plastic. And the problem is that when you want to buy pins, just the metal gold pins, you'll buy that, but then you also have to look at the plastic itself. Like, why? Okay. So again, unless you're getting £5 for a buck, which I doubt you can, but if you can, do it. Also, before you buy things online, look at the shipping price. Okay. But one of the reasons why I'm doing this is I wanted to show you what's actually out there because there's so many different types of scrap. And this is a great example. This is basically what you call an assortment. So this has different types of scrap in it. And we're going to go through that to make sure that you understand. So here, these would actually plug into possibly different things for the motherboard. But as you can actually see, like right here, you actually have the gold pins, which are great. Okay, now the bottom parts, these are also pins that are connected to this that actually do go in. So a machine goes in, it bends it, and everything like that. These are pretty good. Okay, now all we want are the gold pins, and then what we want is the gold there. You can't throw this whole thing into a crucible and melt it like that. You're gonna have too much slack. You're gonna have to put that in nitric acid. So that's just way too much right now to even effectively do that. Okay, so another thing on that is let's look at something like this. Now this is actually attached to PCB board, which is good, but what does it do? It makes it have more weight, and we don't want that. Again, it's just the pins, but then you have more board. Like why? Okay, and then you have this little cap here, right? It's unnecessary, and then you have stuff like this in here, which this has a little bit of a gold thing there. Okay, that's pretty good, but it's a very small amount. And then you have parts on that. Now here we have a nice gold finger, right? Very, very good, double-sided. This was actually broken off. This is what you'll see highlighted in some pictures right now. If you had a pound of this will basically go for about 75 to 100 bucks, and you'll get good around with it. Do not spend 200 bucks for a pound of these. I don't know why people are doing that online. It's unnecessary right now in today's market with inflation. Don't do it. Okay, you have these right now, which are gold fingers. These are a little bit more easier to work with because as you can clearly see the lines with it, it's double-sided. It was broken off there. This is good. I can see this reflecting right now. Now, stuff like this, it's only covered on gold, which is one side. So the price would have to be halved. And another thing on that is there's more than equal spacing in here. What does that mean? If I took these gold pieces and put them side by side there, I'm going to end up having more space than gold on that. So when you do the equations at 140, you're going to have to double it to about 280 because again, this side has no gold on it, just one side. Okay, please remember that. All right. And then you have gold fingers there. There's a lot of solder. Yeah, there's a lot of solder with that. Right now, you have different plugs. And then you have stuff like these, right? Like, so what you have here is you have your little cables that are still attached to it with solder. That's fine. But then you have tracing of gold. Now, this obviously went to a circuit. You can't redo it. But if you look there, the numbers are technically pretty good. Right, you still have some of the same numbers there. So this was used for a circuit. Who knows what type or how it was, but this is very, very good right now because I can see the gold. I can calculate that there, which is very, very nice. All right. Now, another thing is you're going to have phone plugs like this. Again, it's the weight, man. It's the weight. Don't buy the weight like that. Make sure you get it at a good price right now. Okay. All right, so here we have some gold on the side there as well, which is very, very nice. I do like this. Okay, So you have, here we go. We got big pins here. I do like this. We got big pins on this, which is very good. A little plastic that'll erode away. This is very good. Good big pins for this one here. Right now, I am liking this right now. Okay. All right, let's double check. Always double check your stuff. Okay. Always double check that. And I think, okay, no, that's not a chip. So actually, is there a chip? You might have a chip in here. I'll break this apart. There might be a chip inside of here. No. So what this was is this was a ribbon cable that got squeezed in by a plastic piece, and then out part came this here. So this grounded it into a board as well, which is pretty good. And let's see here. Yeah, this is a plug. This is a plug. This is a plug. This is not a plug. Oh, hey, ooh, hello. What do we got here? Look at you, MPS 507R8122. Very nice. We actually have a chip here. I will look this up. This says Mexico. I thought it said Mexico. So this is Mexico. So we actually have a nice collectible chip here. Gold on the top and gold legs with a different color. This is very good right now. We will go ahead and see what type of circuit this is. Very good. I keep that aside, but I'm going to let it add to the weight here. Right. Again, this is an assortment. You never know what you find. This is why it's very, very important to always, as I keep telling you guys, always double check your stuff, because we got some big fingers in here. We got these pieces, which can go for the same ones right now. And then in the bottom of this, if I move it back, we're going to have gold pins on the floor. Okay, what do I mean by that? I mean, we're going to have a lot of these gold pins that are just around all of this. Yeah, so look right here. Look, you see this? You see that right there? We got a lot of gold pins in this. So this is why sometimes you shake it up in the bag. You let the pins fall. You juggle it around a bit. See what you got there. So yeah, all of this can be reverse electroplated. And then we'll put this into gold there. We'll find the time to do it right now. So we got to make sure we do that the right way. But yeah, this is very nice. This is very nice, man. I'm liking this. I'm liking this right now. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. It's one of the big gold fingers we actually got right now. That's not double-sided, but these are double-sided, which is weird because these look like they would be connected, but when you look at the gold parts, they're not, right? Like some are off a little bit. Like what would these have actually been attached to right now? And then you have different gold, which definitely came off of computer parts that these were slots inside of motherboards. Very, very good. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go right now. Have a good day. Have a good night. Okay. Pro Dunks the Diver out.